Major breaking news. Tinubu nominates Fani-Kayode, Reno Omokri, Ikpeazu, the former governor of Abia State, ex-INEC chair, and 28 others for ambassadorial positions. Last, Reno Omokri, your work don't pay you. I know that all the things you have been doing, fighting against the Igbos, fighting against P2B, praising Tinubu at all means, the same thing with Ikpeazu. Finally, you guys has gotten what you want. The political position you want has landed to your table. Yes, it is not time for you to eat. Fani-Kayode, you don't get food. Now you go chop belle full. You see? So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, according to this news, has nominated the immediate past national chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Mahmood Yakubu, a former presidential heir to President Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Omokri, a former aviation minister, Chief Fani-Kayode, and 29 others for the position of ambassador. It is really shocking, my people. Also, on the ambassadorial nominee list are two loyalists of the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, who were members of the defunct G5 governors, former governor of Enugu State, Ugwuanyi, and the former governor of Abia State, Ikpeazu. The president has forwarded the names of the 32 ambassadorial nominees comprising career and non-career ambassadors to the Senate for confirmation days after he sent the first batch of 3 names in 2 separate letters to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. President Tinubu asked the Senate to consider the confirmed expeditiously 15 nominees as career ambassadors and 17 nominees as non-career ambassadors. There are 4 women on the career ambassadors list and 6 women on the non-career ambassadors list. Non-career ambassadors list. Among the non-career ambassadors, designates are Barrister Ogbonnaya Kalu from Abia, a former presidential aide, Reno Omokri, former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Mahmood Yakubu, former Ekiti First Lady, Erelu Angela Adebayo, and former Enugu Governor Ugwuanyi. Others are Tasiu Musa Maigari, the former Speaker of the Katsina House of Assembly, Yakub N. Gambo, a former commissioner in Plateau State and former deputy executive secretary of the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC. Professor Nora Ladi Dadut, a former senator from Plateau, Otumba Femi Pedro, a former deputy governor of Lagos State, Chief Fani-Kayode, a former aviation minister from Osun State, and Barrister Nkechi Linda Ufochukwu from Anambra State are on the nomination lists. Also, on the list are former First Lady of Oyo, Fatima Florence Ajimobi, former Lagos Commissioner Lola Akande, former Adamawa Senator Grace Bent, former Governor of Abia, Victor Ikpeazu, Senator Jimo Ibrahim, businessman, lawyer, and senator from Ondo State, and the former ambassador of Nigeria to the Holy See, Ambassador Paul Oga Adiku from Benue State. Also, we have what we call career ambassadors. So the other ones are non-career ambassadors. So the career ambassadors among the nominees of the career ambassadors and high commissioner designates are Enebechi Monica Okuchukwu, Abia, Yakub Nyako Danladi, Taraba, Mayamuna Ibrahim Besto, Adamawa, Musa Abubakar, Kebbi, Sindof Peibi Endoni, Bayelsa State, Chima Geoffrey Leoma David Ebonyi, and Mopelola Adeola Ibrahim, Ogun State. The other nominees are Abimbola Samuel Ruben, Ondo, Wyvin Ehinosin Odume, Edo, Hamza Mohammed Salu, Niger State, Ambassador Shehu Bade, Katsina, Ambassador Ahmed Mohammed Mongunu, Bono, Ambassador Mohammed Saidu Dahiru, Kaduna, and Ambassador Olatunji Ahmed Sulu, Gambari, Kwara State. And the last on the list is Ambassador Wahab Adekola Akande, Osun State. According to the statement from the presidential spokesman, Bayo Onanuga, the new nominees are expected to be posted to countries with which Nigeria maintains excellent and strategic bilateral relations, such as China, India, South Korea, Canada, Mexico, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, South Africa, Kenya, and to permanent missions such as the United Nations, UNESCO, and the African Union. All the nominees will know their diplomatic assignments after their confirmation by the Senate. Remember that last week, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu sent 3 ambassadorial nominees for screening and confirmation. Yes, and these nominees were Ambassador Ayodele Oko Oyo, Ambassador Amin Mohammed Dahatu Jigawa, and retired Colonel Lateef Kayode Are, Ogun State. All 3 are in the port for posting to the UK, USA, or France after their confirmation. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said more nominees for ambassador position will be announced soon, and here it is today. Okay, I don't know how you see this, but you see, I don't know how our so-called Nigeria takes the ambassadorial deals, this and that. How do you take people to represent Nigeria in other countries? Is it by them supporting you, supporting your administration, even when you are doing something wrong? People supporting even when you are wrong, they will still look for something to defend you, to say you are doing it right. Even when the video evidence is there, that you as the government, you as the head of the government, that you are doing things wrongly. Like this guy, Reno Omokri, who is publicly known for castigating Mr. P2B, castigating Igbo as a whole. Now, all his fights, all the things that he has been fighting for, the reason why he's fighting for all these things, fighting against Igbo and fighting against Mr. P2B, is just for Tinubu to nominate him, to give him one political position. Now, he don't grab him. Alju's Okalu, yes. Now, you defending and kicking against your brother Nnamdi Kanu. They don't give you. Yes, they will now say, but guess what? You did not land in career ambassadors. You were among non-career ambassadors. Do you know what it means? You are not even named in career ambassadors. Your own is non-career ambassadors. You see it? You see Nigeria, one thing about this country. I don't know why let me say, it is a norm in this country that Nigeria now choose to celebrate, people who can bring failure into our system, or let's say, people who support nonsense, like Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri only, support nonsense. Imagine inviting one man from America to come and preach against Christian genocide going on in the country. And guess what? The man disgraced him. Reno Omokri was disgraced by that man. Yet he didn't quit there. He keep looking for any means. Now, Reno Omokri, somebody like Obasanjo from your own zone, from your tribe, has condemned the Christian genocide going on in the country. He backed Trump this time around. He has given a serious warning to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that this government is a failure. The same angle and the energy in which you used to tackle Mr. P2B, can you still use that same angle, that same energy to tackle your brother, Obasanjo? You cannot do that. You can't. The only reason why you keep blasting P2B is that you have looked for a reason, something tangible that you can use to say, okay, he's a fraud or he's this. There is no tangible reason. No reason. Nothing. You are just making purification words, just for you to provoke Mr. P2B. That's just the only thing. You're just making noise on the social media spaces. So now, I hope as Tinubu has appointed you as one of ministerial ambassadors, I hope you can allow Mr. P2B to rest. At least you're over cho-cho-cho and you're fighting against this man, and you supporting Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's wrongdoings in the country has finally fetched you a position in Nigerian government. At least you'll be paid at the end of the month. Oga, we are begging you to free P2B. Enough of your nuisances in the social media spaces. Enough. Quit it. Concentrate. Make sure you concentrate. Do the job right. Do it well. Do it right. Don't go there to cause nonsense. Not every country will tolerate the nonsense that people are tolerating in Nigeria. I want you to know. The Mary ambassadors don't mean that you should go there and be lying. Do you get the point? The way you lie the hell out of yourself in Nigeria, you should not take that pattern of life to, outside the country. Not every country will accept your nonsense the way you are doing it in Nigeria. It doesn't work that way. So I don't know how you guys are going to see this. I don't know what you guys are going to say, but that is my mind. It is obvious that Nigeria only celebrates, people who are meant to speak against the truth, people that opposes the truth, people that backs, nonsense, people that support, aren't nonsense in the country. They are the ones that they prefer to pick. Even Yakub, people are saying that they have used you and dumped you. Tinubu now proved to Nigeria that he did not dump Mahmoud Yakub, the former INEC chairman. Do you see what is going on? That he did not dump him. Because of the job well done in 2023, He's not giving him some so that he will not work against him. In case you don't know Tinubu, Tinubu is a very wise man upstairs. Everything, all his strategy is ahead of 2027. He don't want anything that will hinder him. He has watched the people who are supporting him in different places. He watched and he sees everything. And that is how he gathered all these people. He gathered them. You see, Nigeria, my country, I heard you. When are we going to be, nominating, or let's say, doing proper way of nomination, at least nominating young, vibrant youth in the country, people who have vision, people who have talent, people who can bring, make Nigeria proud as ambassadors to different countries. But no, the same calibers of people, the same corrupt politicians are still the ones they are nominating and posting in different places. And guess what? Even if you want to renew your passport, you see how Mago people used to do in the name of renewing passport? If you go there, you'll be as if they are God. The way they behave, if you want to go and renew your passport, is really something else. At least if you want to send people as, ministers, it should be people that are not corrupt. People who are willing and ready to work. People who are selfless. People who has the zeal to serve the public, to serve Nigerians. People who have the zeal to protect the interests of Nigerians overseas. And not the ones that will go there to cause havoc, and not the one that will go there when a Nigerian has a problem in a particular country they find themselves. Once they report to the ambassador, they will not even do anything. They cannot protect the interests of the citizens. It is wrong. In case you don't know what ambassador means, sending you to go and represent Nigeria, go here in the ambassador of Nigeria in UK, in France, in America, in South Africa, in Ghana. You should know your roles and play them properly. You should know that you are the eye that all Nigerians who reside in those countries, you are their role model. You are the president they are saying. They are not seeing President Bola Tinubu because Tinubu obviously is not in that country. You are not the representative of the country, of the government in those places. If the citizens have problems, they will rush to you. If they want to renew their passport, they will rush to you. And then you should know how to counsel your citizens. You should know, in fact, you should ensure that at least these documents expected to be given to them are being given to them at the appropriate time and at ease. Don't use it to extort money from the people from Nigerians who reside overseas or who are not even residing in Nigeria, for crying out loud. But these people they are eliminating are still corrupt past politicians. You see the problem? It will be hard for Nigeria to be better. It will take time for this country to eventually come into a state that at least when you look at it, you will jubilate and say, God, thank you, I'm a Nigerian. I am proud to be a Nigerian. And in my next one, I will be a Nigerian. But as it starts now, everybody is refuting that name Nigeria. I must be frank with you. Every part of the country needs division. Everyone wants division from the way things are going in the country and the way this administration is doing things. Everybody wants the country to divide by fire, by force. You get the point? I don't know how you will say this, but that's my humble opinion. So what do you think about this news? Tinubu, sending ex-governor Ugwuanyi, Carlo, this guy, Reno Omokri, Ikpeazu, Kayode, and others, as ambassadorial nominees to the Senate. And once this man does such and it is being sent to the Senate, automatically the Senate, they have to approve it. You see what is going on? Nigeria, my country, I held it. It is well, my people. I've been waiting on God to talk. Drop your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Subscription is always free. You don't need to subscribe with money. Subscription is just free. If you want to support us as well with your money, you can also join our membership. Sometimes we post video made for only members only. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates. I'm my humble self, Chidinma Clement. I love you all. Bizu, bizu.